Okay, final round here, and got the choice. We'll play first. Just blue sources, but do I want to keep it? I kind of do. I think I am going to keep it. No green source or black source kind of sucks, but there's enough upside to this hand, I think. Especially with the Scion. We get the big rewards for all the blue with the Scion eventually, and we at least have a turn 3 play. I think it's worth keeping. Ooh, Temur Charger. Well, that was a good draw. Let's get the sandbar out there. Guess my opponent knows what I drew. All right. Well, it's an easy trade if he wants to make it. He does not. Embodiment, but I can't use it yet. I'm not going to be able to use this morph for a while, though, so I guess I'll play the embodiment. If I get a green source, I'm definitely going to want to get a swamp right away. I guess if he attacks with student, I probably just take it. I don't want to risk losing my embodiment. Because if he has like Awaken the Bear or something, I don't want to worry about that. Or a Defiant Strike. Alright. It's okay. There's our forest. Alright, well, pretty good shape now. I guess we can just chill out. Find our black source. Actually, Embodiment's just really good in Sultai. Fills your yard as well as ramps you. Alright. Not a huge deal there. Next turn, I presume we drop a Scion, maybe? Get a swamp, untap, get another land. Alright, well. Guess I can morph Spell Snatcher, leave up Sultai Charm. I can also play Scion plus Smoke Teller. But I kind of want to get Spell Snatcher going soon here. I think I do Spell Snatcher plus Smoke Teller just to get a more board presence. And then I can start to hold up Murderous Cut, Sultai Charm, and Spell Snatcher starting next turn. Yeah, I like that. Seems good to me. Well, it didn't quite pan out the way I'd hoped. I'm glad he didn't attack with that student, because even if with the hesitation, I think I would have been more worried. Well, what do we do? I guess we can morph Loxodon. Don't want it to get removed, but I guess we can just play Scion. It's better blocks, and then we can leave up Murderous Cut. Guess that works. We've got the Villainous Wealth when all else fails. So we've got the good late game plan. Yeah, it's alright. Question is, do I want a murderous cut now? Kinda don't. Is that wrong? Guess I don't have to. Alright, let's just hard cast the Loxodon here. Alright. Well, I've got the answer for that, so it's not a huge deal. Ooh, that was a good draw. Let's bash with Loxodon. And we'll play the Abomination. We're gonna hard cast it. Wait, I don't have the yeah, I'm one short of doing this the cool way. I guess I could still go for the old bait. It's probably okay. Let's cast this face down. I'm gonna leave up this leaves us more susceptible to like Death Frenzy or something, but we'll see. Alright, Tusked Colossedon. Well, why don't we just destroy that. Oh, it's pretty nice. Alright, so now we just Crippling Chill this guy. Got the land we actually needed. Yeah, I guess we just start racing. We don't get the surprise block, but I think we're winning the race at least. Pretty surprised he blocked with that one, actually. So we don't loot. So yes, I could have gone for the surprise block. It might have been better, but felt like pushing some damage here was good. Alright, Mandrills, no big deal there. Long Shot Squad. Well, he's got a lot of good stuff. I'll give him that. Pretty much has to attack with that guy, yeah. Well, I guess he doesn't. I would have. It's not like he's going to block. Alright, so now we... How's he going to... Well, let me think of his best blocks on the Loxodon. I attack with Loxodon. He blocks Scavenger Mandrills. Maybe he blocks all 3 or all 4 even. If he blocks with 4, I can only kill 2 of them. Well, let's just do Abomination then. I'm not even sure I want to loot. I don't want to lose either of these cards. I can't think of an upgrade I'd want. So let's just, guess we can morph surprise. But then I can't murderous cut. All right, taking it back. We're just casting it. Can murderous cut that when we need to. I think we actually have to right now because his dude has reach, so. All right, let's just cut. That was a good draw. So if I bash here, I guess he just has a block there. Does he have a good block for that? Could double block here, and I can only kill one. Well, let's just attack with the abomination then. Once again, not using the... I haven't used his ability once, but there's been no need. All right, well, this is definite case for morph. So if I smash with Loxodon, Abomination, Stalker, Mauler, does he have good blocks? I don't think he does. Blocks Loxodon. Guess I could just attack Abomination. The only reason I'm playing this conservatively is trying to dodge stuff. All right. I think at this point I can swing in. Now that he doesn't have the 3/3 on the board. Seems a bit safer. Plus, I mean, the trample, we might just be able to win with that. So, get a 2-for-1 there, eat that guy, he deals 3, yeah, this is fine. He gains some life. He's not left with much of a board at all. We're gonna ditch, finally get to use Abomination's ability. All for naught. Alright, so pretty sure we got the game locked up next turn. I guess I could have swung with my other 2 dudes too, but I guess it wouldn't have been lethal. Alright, Bloodsucker, no big deal. All right. Well, game one, that was nice. Playing against a four-color deck. It looks like base green black. Not much else to say, I guess. He does have Outlast, so perhaps the Force Away is better. Force Away can also be used defensively, whereas Crippling Chill cannot. So I think it actually is better in this match because we know he's got Throttle and debilitating injury or whatever. So I think I like the Force Away more than the Chill in this match, although the Chill was pretty nice. Is there anything else I like? Is there anything I don't like? I think everything's fine otherwise. So let's just try this again. Good hand. Nice draw. Lands are good. Lands are certainly good right now. We got a nice curve going too, because we get the Tuskguard Captain into Morph plus Outlast. Keep us busy. Can attack into Morphs pretty easily. We'll have to ID that eventually, but for now, no need. Great draw there. So let's play it. Let's swing. Let's play the Captain and pass. All right. So I can't think of anything that could kill this for 3 mana, so I think we just play our Forest, swing with Smoke Teller. Let's get this still can't, neither of these can unmorph for a couple turns yet, but I don't mind having this guy available eventually. Although I wouldn't mind having a 6/7 available eventually either. Well, let's just do the Spell Snatcher. And then we'll Outlast and pass. Because, I mean, I guess if he has the injury, I don't really care if he uses it on the Spell Snatcher. Could see if he has Abs and Guide now, but it's alright. We'll have the Soothsayer next turn, which is pretty awesome. Find some removal. Alabaster Kieran. Alright. Well, the beats have kind of stopped. That's a pretty good draw. I think we drop, instead of doing Soothsayer here, which is good, I think I would rather Loxodon, Outlast, pass. He can get smited now, but we're also going to be able to leave up. We're going to be able to leave up both Spell Snatcher and Loxodon for flipping, which is pretty nice. Tower Shell. It's pretty good. Can't do much about it there either. It'd be a real bummer to lose against Tower Shell, since I've always managed to beat it. but admittedly, that is kind of a bummer. I guess we just pass. My plan is I'm either going to Spell Snatcher or unmorph my Loxodon, depending on what he does during his turn. Steal it. Admittedly, not the craziest steal ever, but it'll do. Yeah, Tower Shell's actually less of a big deal if I've got the Force away, especially with the full value. It's kind of nice. Let's cast our dude. Still don't know. We don't even know what that morph is. Oh, guess we still won't know for a little bit. Let's do the Weaver and pass. If he attacks us, we can unmorph Weaver and block. It's alright. This actually still works out okay. Not ideal, admittedly, but still okay. It's kind of weird, actually, that he... Do I have big flyers? Oh, I've got the... Okay. I was going to say, what are my flyers? But I do have the 3/4, so it kind of makes sense. Definitely want to get rid of that Vigilance guy. That's just obnoxious. All right. So now I'm in a pretty good position to just force away at the end of his next turn, I guess. I can do the Soothsayer, but then I can't force away. I can do the Glacier, but then I can't force away. Guess I just can't force away unless I pick up a blue source. Or any land, I guess. I think we just outlast pass. Why don't we look at what this is? If I'm not going to be doing anything anyway. I want to see what it is. Bondkin. All right. Good to know. Let's pass. No, don't pass yet. That's right. I'm going to outlast. Now we pass. Now it can't get killed by Bondkin either, but I think we're just going to be getting rid of the Tower Shell at the end of his turn. If he attacks, we don't have to do it. We can do it when it comes back. Dazzling Ramparts. It's actually pretty good against our Loxodon. Well, now I'm less inclined to force away since he's got the blocks. Let's guess we can do Soothsayer, look for a removal spell. Yeah, I think that works. leave up the force away. Although I guess then the removal becomes less good, but that's alright. Let's see what we find here. Probably should have left up black source instead of a green source. That would have made more sense. In case I find the murder. Sagu Mauler still is, might be the pick still. Could get the flyer that bounces though, that's not bad. I guess Sagu Mauler still can't do anything past the tower shell, so let's just do the Avon. Lose some fatties. And I guess we just outlast again. Alright, so he's ready to get in with tower shell, so we'll be able to force that away. Set him back a couple more turns. Alright, Fortress sucks, but it's alright. We can actually do it with the Avon instead too, which is kind of nice. Let's do Morph Avon. Outlast plus Attendance. It's not bad. But then I can't force away the tower shell. It's probably worth it to just take the beating for one turn to get this Attendance out. So, taking the tower shell damage here, but it's not an emergency situation yet, so I think we're just going to take the bash. We can start swinging now too, which is pretty good. Bondkin's definitely not a big deal. Alright, staying back. Sultai Charm, nice. So now we're in pretty good shape actually. I think we see what he swings with, I guess. Or see what he taps, if anything. He's tapping the captain, I am guessing, yeah. So if I were to bounce Fortress now, we could get in with a ton of dudes, yeah. How much mana do I have? 8? So I can unmorph, but then I can't do that. I can also just force it away, and then I can unmorph. Yeah, let's do that. So I force away. Yes. Ditch the land. Now we can bash with attack with these guys. See how he blocks. So he's going to take 12. We're tapped out with 2 blockers, but Tower Shell's not going to be able to get in. Seems worth it. All right. Probably could have left back Smoke Teller. That might have been smarter. Got a little too hasty there. Like, Ramparts can tap Soothsayer, but then he can't. Yeah, then he wouldn't be able to unmorph this. So I guess we're still fine. He's in a pretty rough spot here. So, he taps Tuskguard Captain. We can bounce Tower Shell. He has a 4/4 blocker. That's nothing else is really relevant. Let's just let's bounce his Tower Shell. And then we can Sultai Charm his Mandrills. And then I think he's pretty much toast. Because he's got to tap the captain. So bounce that. Charm the Mandrills. Swing team. He's got to tap captain here, which leaves him with 3 blockers, which leaves him very dead by my count. Well, sweet. Got the draft a couple days in a row. Bounce spells. Got some nice tempo on them. Pretty awesome. See you for the next draft.